All right, what's good? What's good? We starting out another one, another live stream. Let me get something going, get some videos up, man. I was about to make a video about this, but then I said, you know what? I'm gonna just go live because it's been so many videos put out about this specific topic that we about to get into. So as y'all come in here, make sure y'all hit that like button and I'm gonna get it going real quick. Let me turn my speaker down a little bit, so I gotta put my headphones on. But yeah, so it was a lot going on, man, over the weekend, man. Y'all know it was MLK Day, and they had the MLK parade in California, out in Los Angeles or whatever. And I really didn't cover it. I didn't want to touch the content. It was gang related. Again, I don't want to like add fuel to a fire to a place that I'm not going to deal with the effects of what or the repercussions of what comes after. So I'll be tight-lipped on that type of stuff. But I seen a lot of other people did actually tap into it, and they talked about it or whatever. The first place I seen it was on Instagram. I seen a lot of like Instagram blogs picked it up, was talking about it and stuff like that. So I started seeing people on YouTube do videos on it afterwards. So I'm not sure, how that went. Yeah, hit that like button as y'all come in here, man. So I'm not sure how it ended up going on YouTube, but then I did begin to see a lot of YouTubers talking about it as well. Now, the difference between like just being a regular YouTuber for versus like somebody being from the streets or somebody being from a gang or a set or whatever you call it where you at, being involved in something like that, man, you coming over into this YouTube space, man. Some people gonna look at you differently based off of the content that you create. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. I ain't saying it's fair or that's how it should be. That's just the way that it is. So, like with certain individuals, because Wack done got this before. We done been, y'all know we done been at him like about certain stuff he was covering, and people say he shouldn't be putting certain things on the net, and we're gonna talk about that while we get into this Young and Jefe situation. But Young and Jefe is another individual who allegedly has some type of affiliations, and he actually was covering that parade. So let me see. We're gonna go to his channel real quick. And we just gonna show y'all how this all got started, because at this point, it's like 5-6 videos in. So, let's see. I'm gonna go to Young Ant. Let me switch y'all. All right, yeah, there we go. All right, so let's see. Cause I want to say they reacted to one of his, like a couple of his videos. The main one, cause he made a couple of videos about the situation. He got this one: a dead piece turns into a day of chaos. LA Bloods versus the Rolling 40. So he had already made one. Then he made this one. You know what I mean? This might start a war. All LA Bloods came together and trashed the Crips. In 7-Eleven on 43rd and Crenshaw. That was the title of that video. But the main video that, Wack and them began to react to, though, was this video. Now, this video is titled LA Bloods Double Back. If you think you mad, BPS, Wands, Brims, Lanes send another message. Let's get into this. Let's see what it was on there.
Memphis told me big 30, take the game like James Worthy. Ain't no honor amongst these thieves. I spill blood on these leaves. I break out in beast mode. Pistols in your peephole. Have your life on repo. GTA the G code. I live by the G code. Went to trial for Ricos. Then we back them COs. Show you how to treat hoes. In 3D we kill trolls. For the trauma we pour foes. Go through pain to reach goals. Pull up in that red rose.
For all that rapper stuff, gun down to 6 at the wrong thing, so gang sent him up. Ain't want to have to do it, but all that cap just started some. Should have did it, think it's a joke. Y'all finna lose y'all one. I'm nightmare on 112. No, the 2 up in the guns. I hear his dick on.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Jefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of the Hot Topics, man, is the B team once again. So, as y'all seen, man, MLK Day went up. It went up. This ain't the first year it went up, but I don't think it really went up like this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's talking about it. This the new day and age of social media. So you already know things gonna be outlandish and things gonna get blew up way bigger than what it is. But this is a big deal here. So for me, this is a big deal because it says something, because it looked like that all the Bloods of Los Angeles united for this one day here and had it in mind that they was going to go to Martin Luther King Day tripping.
All right, so right there he's saying basically all the Bloods in LA came together and united. And so I'm trying to piece this together, right? What's going on with you, John Wayne? I'm trying to piece this together, and I'm so automatically up until that point I didn't think that he had said nothing crazy, right? But now he's saying, like, you know, all the Bloods came together and united for this day, you know, Martin Luther King Day parade. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the clips already. And, you know, so I'm kind of thinking about, you know, some of the things I've been hearing with this whole conversation back and forth between him and Wack and other people on Clubhouse. And I'm just like trying to like analyze, okay, do I think that that was too much? Do I feel like him putting the different names of these hoods in this title as too much? And we're going to call a spade, but let's keep going.
Now, as we see in some clips, we see the 40s and, you know, various blood hoods, you know, have a clash and get into it and stuff like that. We see grown man, you know, who ain't liking the foolery and stuff like that, that's hopping out there. Now, everybody's just catching on. I'm hearing people mad at DC Draco, you know what I'm saying, for blogging and stuff like that. And he's not doing nothing that he wasn't already doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just let you know the trickery on these dudes' minds and these dudes' brain. These dudes will see something, and these dudes will try to back the enemy of their enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's what these dudes do. They back the enemy of their enemies, and then later on down the line, try to call people out for stuff that they already knew that this person was doing.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there, right? And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm stopping it right there. Because, again, this conversation is it's mainly about Wack 100 and Young and Jefe more than it is about anybody else that was on the stage talking. So right there, when I heard that, and I'll back it up for y'all one more time, but when I heard Ant say that the first time, and I'm not a mind reader, I ain't going to say that I'm 100% sure this is what Ant was doing, but when Ant said that, it sounded like he was talking about Wack 100 back in DC Baby Draco, because maybe he think that Wack don't like Spody Face. I'm gonna back it up again. Now I could be wrong, but let's keep going. Was that? Do y'all feel like that was a sneak shot? Like, let me know in the chat.
On these dudes' minds and these dudes' brain. These dudes will see something like that that's hopping out there. Now, everybody's just catching on. I'm hearing people mad at DC Draco, you know what I'm saying, for blogging and stuff like that. And he's not doing nothing that he wasn't already doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just let you know the trickery on these dudes' minds and these dudes' brain. These dudes will see something, and these dudes will try to back the enemy of their enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's what these dudes do. They back the enemy of their enemies, and then later on down the line, try to call people out for stuff that they already knew that this person was doing and on.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't trying to, I'm giving this some open, like, you know, like I told y'all, I ain't aligned with nobody. You know, I do rock with some or watch other content creators' content and find enjoyment in their content, but at the end of the day, we're going to call a spade a spade. Now, somebody else said they thought it was a shot at 4 Extra. Now, that could be true, too. You know what I mean? Two things can be true. Two things can be true.
Now, fast forward past that. That clip went viral. You know what I'm saying? They made sure to let it be known that it was Swans, Divalanes, BPSs, Mafia Lanes, Power Rules, 50 Stones. It was everything. You know what I'm saying? They let it be known that they was outside and that they was tripping. And as you know, it got real disrespectful because besides the common C word being said, a lot of these hoods beef with other different Crip hoods that other ones don't. So, you know, they was throwing everything out there. Every hood got dissed every which way.
All right, so Vaton Don 13 said Wack been throwing shots at Jefe. He just was either trying to keep it cool or was scared to address it. Now listen, a lot of people say, like, a lot of times I'll mention Ant's name or somebody that I watch, and like people be in the comments like, you know, saying similar, making similar comments or whatever. Now, at the end of the day, man, the stuff that Ant's saying right now, right? And I'm asking these questions so we can kind of put together what Wack in those responses is gonna be. Do y'all feel like at this point, do y'all feel like Ant is putting fuel to the flames? You know what I mean? Like maybe motivating the other side to do something, retaliate because how they did it. This ain't what I'm saying. I'm just asking y'all questions because I know what they said, you know, was going on or what they felt like he was doing. Do y'all feel like at this point Ant is saying too many gang names and involvement in something that really took place, and you know what I mean? He on some like police type of time, like on the YouTube? Because again, this is things that's being said. Or do y'all feel like Ant is just doing content and based off of the content that he does, this is just more of the same, like street type of content? Because I can recall every other hood that then got into it with people on the internet or it reached the internet, the names of those hoods was actually named like by a lot of people. And, you know, the type of, you know, response that is given to Ant over this title is a little different. I mean, but the title is a little different though too. The LA Bloods double back. If you think you mad, BPS, Swans, Brims, and Lang send another message. I mean, shit.
And you know, the funny part about this type of situation that dudes hop on here, hop on his net, dissing people they don't even beef with, you know, or have problems with, and then you see these people in traffic and see these people places and it be something else, or it wasn't for y'all, or we was talking about them and stuff like that. But at what point do we continue the foolery for the camera? That's what I don't get. And I understand this is not my generation. This is a new day and age, but I just don't get the social media aspect of getting on a camera, promoting violence, promoting war, promoting battle, promoting I'ma do it to you, promoting y'all know what's up. It's crazy and ludicrous, you know what I'm saying? And just for like the older homies that's still in the hood, you know what I'm saying? That's because it got to be a pecking order unless just all these little dudes, you know what I'm saying, run something. But it's just the stuff that be allowed on camera. So it looked like this is part 2 of what happened at the King Day parade. But it looked like they're on the 108th at the Stolen Lanes, you know what I'm saying? But they joined by various blood hoods again. And as y'all see, or gonna see in this caption of this thing I'm about to play, is something along the lines like we about to make the Rabs mad again, or y'all thought y'all was mad at that one, y'all gonna be mad at this one or something like that. But it's just like,
okay, hold on, I'm gonna stop it there. So in that little segment that I played right there, it sounded like Ant was saying like, why we putting that type of stuff online? If this is what we gonna do, then let's keep it offline. It sounded like he just, you know, saying something that a lot of people probably was thinking when they seen the young dudes online, right? Somebody in the chat said, Vatan Don, what's up? Peace, B. Gaddafi. Vatan Don, remember the show Wack called in and told Adam he has paperwork on somebody at the table. Only people at the table was Munchie, Adam Lush, and Jefe. We all know it isn't Munchie, right? And I did a video, I did content on that too. And I don't know if I can't remember, did Ant react to my video or however that went though. But it wasn't necessarily like an addressing of Wack for saying it. And I can't remember Wack never said who he was talking about at the table either, though. I don't think that ever came out. Like, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I believe that it's been little like shit here and there for a minute now. I said it. I got videos saying this like maybe 3 months ago. Somebody else say he messy. He need to speak on his big homie wearing skirts and sucking. You know what? Oh, you talking about Aunt homie? What's his name? Monster Cody. That's crazy. B. Gaddafi said that's the title of somebody else's video. Okay, so this title that Ant made is the title to another video. He do that a lot though. I didn't know that. Okay. He need to speak on the 90s land belt on his homies. Sounds like he's trying to push a line without pushing it. Throw a rock and hide your hand. Wack said he was waiting for the right time to drop it. Okay, okay. Well, we'll see when he dropped that. Pull out that T Grizzly at the same time.
My thing, man, like, why I keep promoting violence for the camera? Like, if you own what you own, get on what you own. Go down your man. You know what I'm saying? Go do it. Go hit up. Let them know you've been up over there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, and I know it's some stupidity, right? I feel like they keep getting on the camera speaking derogatory or, you know, just speaking battle. It's like kind of goofy because let's just say if something do happen or that chain reaction start to going off to where, you know, it's time to play that freeze tag. The people who's on camera is going to be some of the first people looked at and they're going to go to jail. They're going to go to jail because you got to be the one that's getting cracking or getting popping. Because when dudes start coming through there and they start popping on stuff, vice versa on any side, then that's when you're going to see people start getting mad. Them older heads start getting mad that ain't been saying nothing. And people going to have to show up, perform, and show out. And they got cameras everywhere. So when you do show up and show out and you happen to get caught and then you end up in that LA County jail, you're going to be in there taking little fades. If you.
All right, hold on. Let's kind of fast forward this part.
And y'all already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We going to commentate.
L gang though. Yeah, niggas know whole lot of yeah, Fig Street. Yeah, niggas know though. West Side Lanes to the jungles though, blood. BPS.
Yeah, B
team outside on L. Y'all know where we at, blood, on lane. Fig Street though. Yeah, on L's though. Yeah. Bitch, fuck gangsters though, bitch. Fuck gangsters, nigga. Yeah, my people through the.
So they doing a lot of dissing in this video right here, and they actually really kind of, dissed Ant's hood by saying F, whatever they said, that blank word. So this is another thing too, right? And we know Ant, we know he a Crip. You know what I mean? Like, is he feeling some type of way based on that too? I mean, this could be possible. But let's keep going. Hold on. I want to read a couple of comments. My fault. Wack. Okay, Vatan Don said Wack turns on everybody. He just went off on a little comedian kid. Flock, really, no reason. Wack is a sensitive weirdo. And Nino Black said Wack is definitely hiding behind Bumpy because he's scared to go at Aunt Jefe face to face. Wack is a loudmouth coward.
Yeah, on plus to the fruits, to the BBS, to the stores, to everywhere though. We outside on L.
31.
Yeah, y'all know where we at, blood. Hey, it's Mafia Fruit the Stone. Come on now, bitch. So you just know what it is. Yeah, Mafia Fruit the Stone. Yeah, we are, and we not. Yeah, we not. Come on now, L.
There it is there. So this is the situation I'm talking about. And besides this being on Bray's page, people sent this to me. Like two, three of the homies sent this to me. And when I seen the caption, I really didn't want to go into it because I really don't want to be a part of the foolery or the effery, the Fuckery. Now, like I said, I'm from a different generation of time, so I don't understand all this. This is the new day and age. This is how they get at the enemies. This is how you antagonize the enemies. This is how you let the enemies know that, I guess, that you are on them. And this is how you show and identify who's outside. This how you show and identify who's outside on social media. Because it's starting to seem like if you're not on social media or you're not uploading to social media, that you're not really outside. Now, everything in me and my body want to take this as trolling. Like, man, like this is just trolling, man. They just playing. They trying to ruffle some feathers. They just trying to do some numbers or whatever the case may be. Because nowadays we starting to see that everything is content. People who's not on the net is starting to show up on the net. People who were saying that they was against the net is starting to speak on the net and blaming it all in the name of the net. Oh, we can't find them, so we got to get on the net to holler at them. So this what everybody coming to do it at. I don't even think, even if I was still born of this generation, I could do this internet stuff because it's just like.
All right, so he basically gonna talk about the internet and stuff like that, man. Let's get into the next part of this because, you know, like I told y'all, at some point, Wack and them did respond to that first little video or whatever. We're going to come back to Ant because Ant got, you know, he got a new video out already. He going in. Let me see. I think it was on Clubhouse TV. The one that I watched anyway. Let me see. Yep, here we go.
That's that shit Trap Lord Ross be.
There's no difference. He does extend.
But I'm not on the internet with it.
What you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You are literally and I'm gonna keep saying it. What's the difference between you and Trap Lord Ross? There's no difference. He does extended documentaries. You do quick news or news clips.
Yo, Bumpy, what's going on, man? The spies telling me you in there talking crazy about Aunt Jefe and the feds.
Now, if I feel like Wack coming into the room, the Clubhouse stage, I feel like automatically this conversation's going on the stage. Wack ain't there, then Wack shows up. I'm automatically think this was like a setup. I mean, peep it out. We're going to run it back. I don't know if y'all caught that or not. Hit the like button, though. We got 175 watching right now, man. We should have at least 100 likes, man. Get them likes up, man. That way more people can come up in here.
In the block.
And he tried to scream, but I'm not internet. But I'm not internet. But I'm not on the internet with it.
What you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You are literally and I'm gonna keep saying it. What's the difference between you and Trap Lord Ross? There's no difference. He does extended documentaries. You do quick news or news clips.
Yo, Bumpy, what's going on, man? The spies telling me you in there talking crazy about Aunt Jefe and the feds. What kind of shit you on up in here, bro? What you doing?
Blood. This nigga that put the Bloods all in a lineup on this video. And it's just like, blood, to the Martin Luther King fight and all this shit. And he's just the Bloods. This is his third video.
I mean, you act like the nigga said the Bloods plotted and planned and.
Blood, God, listen, they said the LA Bloods double back if you think you mad. BPS, brims, and lanes. The LA Bloods double back.
So he
in the video, he talking about who getting into it, what's going on. You feel me? He plays the clip. He plays the clip of the young niggas from over there. They saying they hood, they throwing up with
this feeling to me like, so since Wack is going through Bumpy, and Wack's name is viral. Wack creating content right now. This is a viral moment. Wack created this moment, right? And he's using Bumpy and Young and Jefe. Now, Wack may or may not have come up with the let's go at Young and Jefe. Bumpy could have had an issue with it for real. But they devised a plan, regardless of whatever way this shit went. You know what I mean? How it started, who came up with it. They devised a plan that they would do it this way. For some reason, Bumpy want to be a content creator. He went at me a couple weeks ago. And I didn't even respond to it because the video only did like 100 views on his channel. Like it wasn't no need for me to respond. He said what he said. I already said what I said. We ain't about to go back and forth about that. No bueno. But at the end of the day, though, I'm guessing he wants to be a content creator. So this is his audition. Go at Young and Jefe. And you can hear it, like you can hear it in the audio that it don't sound organic. It sounds like we already discussed this and had some form of conversation about this. I'm gonna ask this question. Did he ain't say that? Yeah, he said that. Oh, he ain't say this. Yeah, he said that too, Oh, nah, Young and Jefe know he tripping. You know what I mean? Like
what they throwing up, they doing what they doing. But nigga, that's up for them to do, and you feel me, for them to go find the video. This is the same shit that he was kind of like, wait, mad that he said some shit going on in his area. He ain't gonna do the video with Baby DC Draco. Now you're reviewing the content and then dropping it, and niggas up.
So is he like something about the Crips too, or he ain't just identifying?
He said something about the 40s. I heard the 40s, and that was it.
You want to hear the video?
He might have said one more. I do feel he said one more.
The 30s. He said the 40s and the 30s go at it. Sometimes the BPS is in the 30s and the Harlems or the 40s go.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying all that on the internet?
You want to hear
all that?
So he identifying who's doing what?
He ain't saying who got into it, who might have been down there, what was... Man, I'm not tripping.
Ain't no better than that.
I got the content right here, bud. You think I'm tripping?
Yeah, that's... I mean, I know they get into it
look at the title of the video.
I know they get into it every year, but to be... Because you know these feds, bro, they with the low-hanging fruit, boy, they'd be the one over there and tried to make something out this shit. Because they what niggas is saying on the internet, and they that shit, and they be like, okay, we got this gang, that gang, this gang, that.
I want to ask y'all a question. Let me put I want to put a poll in the chat. And let's just say I just want to know what y'all. I just want to know. I just want to know how y'all feel about it. Was Young Ant wrong for the content? Like, do y'all feel like he was wrong? Damn, is it too big? What's going on? Oh, okay. Yeah, was Young Ant wrong for the content? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I wanna see what y'all think about that. Vote on that. Let's go.
That gang and this gang and these dudes.
I just said, what's the difference between the shit he just did and Trap Lord Ross?
This why I be telling them,
niggas
bro.
that say Trap Lord Ross the police all day long.
But Bumpy, so I know you be watching all these podcasts, right?
I watch all this shit.
Are you saying you slipped in a change in that Jefe, or I mean, I just got up on him maybe about a month, maybe something ago. I wasn't watching this previous shit.
Listen, I'm watching Aunt Jefe since he jumped on this motherfucker. It wasn't nothing going, fans in the back to see when he got on, before he got on no jumper, all the smoke that he got into it with niggas. This is why it's making me mad, I think. I really think this is why it's making me mad, because nigga, you the nigga that talk about these niggas not doing this social media shit and all this shit, bro, and you gonna go do some shit like this.
Bumpy, you know he gonna say you a Dago nigga from Skyline, but I don't think
none of that. You like the B team up.
Also,
Munchie gotta say something about this.
Nah, Munchie ain't gonna say nothing.
Munchie gotta say something about this, but you can't just sit there and have a nigga line up the video with
divide and conquer. No, listen. Now it's like, listen, because Munchie, you big B team up there, the mayor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you big blood on IFG. They feel like, I mean, I ain't putting it on IFG. I'm just mocking what he's saying. They putting it on you like, hey, listen, you right there sitting next to him. He done went at the whole entire B team. You got to say, you obligated to say something.
all the homies in it.
Bro, he
Well,
was
that's the difference
already on
between me and them. If I'm at a table with a motherfucker, there's some shit on the table, nigga, I'm not gonna act like it ain't on the table. Just like when Sporty Face got DP. All of them act like they didn't know Sporty Face got DP and nobody brought the shit up. So they table was really like a fake ass
chamber.
Yeah, it's like a fake ass table because they all talking about it behind the scenes, but at the table, hey nigga, the people want to know because he said to Jalise he can't be DP, and then you got DP right after that, but then they all know he got DP, but won't none of them talk about it at the table. So that's what's different between me. Nigga, I'm talking about it at the table. Now, you saying, let me make sure I'm right, because I just came in here. I've been at Lens Crafters doing eye tests, right? You saying that he's giving specific details on...
He talking about who the 40s is getting into it with, who the 30s is getting into it with, the BPS is getting into it with niggas, and who's down there. He's running the content and saying these little niggas is down there doing what they're doing.
Yeah, now, what you talking about double back?
Because this is the second video. No, this is the third video. He deleted one of the videos. This shit started yesterday.
Oh shit!
I'm not. This is not Bumpy coming up with anything in his head and doing, you feel me, trolling Bumpy shit. This is, nigga, you put a video out that says the LA Bloods double back. If you think you mad, BPS, Swans, Brims, and Lanes.
Okay, so let me ask a question. So he did put the video out. We seen the title or whatever. And he talking about what took place at the MLK Day Parade as well as things that's going on after that. But, like, what's the difference in him or people covering that than all the other shit they didn't cover? Like, is this, like, considered to be, you know, a violation because he's naming the names? Like, I just want to see what my chat is saying. Are y'all feeling like they trying to, like, I mean, we know they running the play, but also we got two people that's, you know, basically B team on the, you know, on the live, whacking this other guy talking. You know, like I said, Anna's a Crip. Is it basically Ant shouldn't have been saying this, or are they upset because Anna's saying what he's saying and it's, you know, feeling like it's directed towards the B team? Munchie didn't have an issue on the show. You know what I mean? He just said, you know, he felt like they could have did it somewhere else instead of messing up the MLK parade. I don't know if this video is going to influence him to, like, I doubt it. I don't think Munchie going to say too much.
I seen some shit that late last night I went to sleep on. I know I was tripping. And I thought he said something like,
listen, it says sends another message.
The Crips need to do something. And I'm like, my mom was like, come on, bro, that's selected few niggas is doing what they doing. Because I heard him say all the Bloods, but I don't know. No, Anthony did enough time. Niggas got to know it's more than 7 blood sets in Los Angeles.
Way more.
Like, I thought I heard that. I'm like, that ain't all the Bloods. That seemed like whoever, you know, little niggas that's around probably each other all the time. It ain't that. I didn't like it because it kind of seemed like niggas in the streets is plotting. Like, it's like taking us back 10, 15 years. I didn't like the way he said that. But sometimes in Jefe be saying words and shit that I don't think he be knowing what words he be saying. I don't think he be meaning
the first video.
So on my limited knowledge, right, and I'm gonna say it like that on purpose, from videos that I've watched previously on this subject matter about the MLK Day Parade, and if somebody's in the chat from California, LA, y'all can correct me on this if I'm wrong. But at that, in the past, they said it was different little scrimmages with like the neighborhoods that's down in that area. You know what I mean? Not necessarily neighborhoods from other areas would come there and get into it. It normally was with the same individuals. So I believe that people are assuming that this was a collaborated effort because of how many different sections was there. That's what I got from Ant's video. People say, let me see. Ant Jefe chasing it. Hold on. Somebody, I missed one. I don't want to miss all y'all. What's going on? therapy. Let me see. As a gangbanger, Jefe should have never did that content. Okay. I don't like none of these niggas. Ruler, remember when Deuce tried to find Fed building in Beaumont, Texas, and couldn't? Well, ask Wack if there's a Fed pen there. He knows. If he doesn't tell you the name, I will. Nico for real said Munchie don't gotta address shit. The fuck. Let me see. Anna's Wack's target, especially since Anna's good with Wack's no jumper enemies now. Somebody said Jefe chasing it. Wack's alliance with DC Draco. All these niggas playing hot potato with their BS. Anna's about to join Munchie and Spody Face as Wack and Amigos. Somebody said I can't be DP. They just trying to start something out of nothing. Wack doesn't care about the B team. He just threatening to put a Rico on his own so-called hood in Pacoima. Wack been ducking a put off for years. That's why he stay in Vegas. Jefe might really just be an idiot. Ant naming gangs is giving the police a lead on their investigation. Wack is going on Ant through his goofy Clubhouse dude and using Ant's MLK content. Wack probably got Ant's channel taken down last time. Jefe is slow as fuck. He just waking up the fact that Wack really ain't his friend. They said all the Bloods united from Compton to Watts to L.A. Jefe never said what they saying he said. None of them were hiding where they from. Okay, all right, cool. Let's keep going.
The first video says it's 20 hours ago. This might start a war. All LA Bloods came together to trash the Crips and 7-Eleven on 43rd and Crenshaw. That's the name of this video. I didn't make the video. That's the
the address out.
So wait. What? Let me get this right. You saying that he said this was a plot, but I thought everybody saying they do this shit every year. So it ain't no they come together. They go down there and get into it every year. So he said that this was a direct plot, but I mean he shouldn't be saying that anyway. Like that,
he shouldn't be talking about who's doubling back, who's doing anything. You had to been watching the content to go grab whatever that was and then put it in there, clip it up, and then to say what you said.
Are you saying he giving details?
That's how I feel.
I can't front. I got it. I'm gonna tell him too when I holler at him. That's that shit Trap Lord Ross be doing. But I be like, yo, Trap Lord civilian. He don't give a fuck if you put it out there. But I mean, listen.
Wack, as a civilian, he done said a lot of shit.
He don't know about nothing but what the check say. So shit, maybe y'all gotta start believing. I keep telling you.
Now Ant just online on YouTube doing this shit because of what the check say. Man, listen. Look. I mean, and it could be because of who it's coming from. You know, Wack saying what Ant should or shouldn't be doing really ain't carrying a lot of weight with a lot of the people that's watching and tapped into this conversation. When they think back on like the conversations about that Big U situation with that boy up there in Vegas, and a lot of people said that Wack shouldn't have been talking about that, even though he said that it was already surfaced on social media. I guess the mom or somebody did some TikToks or something talking about it. But at the end of the day, I never had heard about it, you know what I mean, until, you know, Wack and 600 of them start talking about it. So people can say the same thing, and they didn't say the same thing about Wack, you know?
Y'all gotta believe them when they say something.
And niggas get mad at Flacco.
What's the difference between him and Flacco?
So it look like, what you saying is, it looked like he trying to put the feds on the homies.
And that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
You need to hear that content.
Maybe I don't need to hear it. That's my partner.
Yeah.
Hey, Wack, can we get him in here, Wack? You can get an Ant Half in here or what?
Nah, he probably ain't going.
This video says this might start a war. All LA Bloods came together to trash the Crips.
Hey, that's some
and
Flacco
7-Eleven on 43rd in Crenshaw.
That's definitely
Nigga,
some Flacco.
That's some Flacco shit.
That's definitely they type of
If
shit.
Flacco's the feds, then you're the feds.
I wondered. So, like, all right, I know y'all said he got that title from, from somebody else though, but I mean, a lot of the title was crazy though, but a lot of people was thinking the same thing. Like I'm telling you, I watched a lot of videos on this, and a lot of people were saying like they was hoping that this didn't ignite, because I guess a lot of different areas been getting along out there, or whatever. Some of the areas pieced up. Some of the areas just became cool, you know what I mean? Some of the areas that just the beef died down. You had people from different areas doing business together and, whatever, moving around, whatever, however it was going. And this is something I heard from somebody, a content creator from LA, right? So with that being said, I really don't know if Young and Jefe's video would have caused or inflamed the public to like, oh yes, a war going on. But at the end of the day, we do know that they do use these videos for like law enforcement purposes. But again, and I go back to it, the same person that's saying something about it, we can say the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody's hands clean in this situation. What's up? Got a super chat. Here's a thought. Wack is a shot to death of. Hold on. Wack is shocked to death event. When was the last time someone stepped on your shoe and your homie had to peek up for you? Peek up for you. Oh, I fucked that all the way up. I'm trying to read it. I mean, I'm trying to understand it, but I appreciate the $10 on the super chat side for sure. His video, nothing like Flacco had a coverage. Nah, it wasn't. His coverage wasn't nothing like Flacco's. I think they just talking about that title with the war shit. Man, the little homies did what they did and recorded it and reacted to the video. Right, like any other video. I don't think Ant's reaction. See, they trying to like. If let's just say I said something in this video, right? And somebody just tried to, like, you probably can pull something out of this video and make something out of it. You know what I mean? And basically, they just took Ant's title and they utilized it to just, turn it against him. Like, oh, it says bumpy snaps on Young Ant Jefe. You the feds. Like, to start calling them the feds and shit like that. But the video is the dude snitching on themselves. They didn't need Ant Jefe's commentary. That's true for sure. Wack don't like anyone making money without him. Feds reacted to the video before Ant Jefe did. I'm pretty sure the police seen the videos and the Instagram posts that they was way before Ant made this video.
That's definitely they kind of shit.
Listen. Blood on this set to make me mad. The description. All the blood sets in Los Angeles as well as the power rules from Compton, Watts, Inglewood to South Central band together on Martin Luther King Day and one to come together to attack the Crips. It came down to 43rd.
Oh no, bro.
That's Young Ant Jefe's. Hold on. That's the title description of that video though? No. That's a little crazy right there. Let me see. Hold on. Young Ant Jefe. Only old niggas say stuff when they spelling it out. That's some old shit. Let me see. What's the video? What was the name of that video? Oh, the Bloods.
That it started.
All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, look, hold on. Oh no, that ain't the video, but this description say after Martin Luther King message, Bloods put out go viral. They double back with another message to all Crips. We outside BPS, Swans, Lanes, Bloodstones, you name it all. This is being a dumb on camera. It's easy for the police to do their work these days. These kids should cut this out. I mean, where's the one that they talking about, though? Oh, here we go. All blood sets in Los Angeles, as well as the powerful rules from Compton. Oh, these are AI AI generated or something like that. I don't know unless he spoke it, I don't know. It says all the blood sets in Los Angeles, as well as the power rules, which is Pi rules, from Compton, Watts, Inglewood to South Central, banded together on Martin Luther King Day, or one come and go to attack Crips. It came down to 43rd and Crenshaw to trash 7-Eleven and did a vlog dissing every Crip known to man. This could potentially start a war. Man, what the... Hold on, let's go back to the other one. I'm over here trying to read. Where the other one at? A dead piece turns to... Yesterday seems like another bad day, or was it just a day in LA? It was Martin Luther King Day, and the different blood sections grouped up and came to the parade. I don't know if it was to honor King or already knowing there was going to be some riffraff between opposite sections of the other side. However, it went viral for violence as it does most of the years. Yesterday was no different. Who could blame? So what video is they talking about that he said all that stuff? Did he change it? So hold on. One, I checked that one. I checked that one. That's it. Oh, maybe he changed the description. Let's see what they said he said. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Super chat. Correction, here's a thought. Wack is shook to death of... Okay, Wack is shook at the death of Ant. When was the last time someone stepped on your shoe and your homie had to speak up for you? Okay, now I get what you're saying now.
No, ain't no way all the blood sets. No, nigga mayhem and nigga ain't no all. There's no way. He kept all the Don moves from the low bottoms, all the Inglewood bloods, all the Watts bloods, all the Paul rules, right? You got Valley bloods, 2-3 sets. What else we got? Pomona, Pasadena. There ain't no way all the bloods came together. Who came together, but they ain't no all the... I don't think he said... Because he's saying that shit, a trigger shit on the street to make niggas thinking niggas is out here tripping. Nah, you got a chosen few niggas out here went and did something, which it looked to me like that's what they do every year from what they say. So it's like, it's nothing different. What's different this year than last year or the years before? So to say all the bloods got together, that's kind of painting a false narrative, bro. Because you're not going to get me to believe the Athens Parks and the... Nah, it would have been a whole lot more damage down there. No way. And that wasn't all. It just looked like niggas in that area now, if some niggas pulled up, was in the J's or something, and they trooped down there. Okay, I get that, but...
All right, let's see. Let's fast forward a little bit.
I heard something last night, Bumpy, and I was dozing off, and I was going to call him like, bro, like, you can't be saying, all the bloods came together. You can say some sense, that.
So I thought Wack said he didn't watch the video, though, because how he heard something last night. Now he's saying he heard something last night when he was dozing off.
South Central banded together.
That's a Rico statement. Why he handing out Ricos?
It's different when Tucker was doing it compared to a street.
This is in the video description.
If he did,
shit's crazy.
I heard something last night, Bumpy, and I was dozing off, and I was gonna call him like, bro, like, you can't be saying, all the bloods came together. You can say some sense, that, because it kind of makes it seem like all the Don moves is just on tripping. and that should have get some shit going. You know, if some doctors did it, okay, cool. You know, but all shit niggas in the pen get to hearing that shit. Wrong niggas on the street get to hearing that shit. Before you know, we be the started fire all over again. And there's a lot of niggas in a good space right now, bro. To where niggas is tolerating and getting along. But to be pointing out and singling out, and I mean, I don't think he mean nothing by, but politically, he a Crip, and you can't make it look like you telling the police, hey, the blood is ganging up, tripping.
What?
Nah, you can't. Yeah, I can't.
All right. We're gonna stop that one right there, and we're gonna go back to Young and Jefe. Let me see. We're gonna go back to Don't Care What the Check Say, because he responded to them. So Don't Care What the Check Say. This is what he said.
How to treat hoes in 3. Go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Jefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is this Clubhouse app and this Bumpy guy, whoever this Bumpy guy is from Skyline Pyro and Wack 100. So I had got a heads up before this content that came out that it was some content with some dudes speaking on me saying that I'm doing the police work.
Now, who? See, I got a question. I got to question everything. So, who was listening on Clubhouse that was able to reach out to Young and Jefe to let him know that not Wack, but it was some other dude on Clubhouse talking about him? Like, that's what kind of sometimes be making me think like it be something going on behind the scenes sometimes too. Positive proof, bootlicker Bumpy speaking up for the Bloods. Ain't Wack one too? So it's his homies too. Why y'all little man fighting y'all's battles? That's what they said in the super chat. Salute to you for this.
When I heard this, I kind of chuckled. And inside my head, I was thinking like, here we go again with some more social media games. These are games they like to play. When these dudes ain't got nothing better else to do, these are the games they play. Misery loves company, and that's a true testament. And I see that time and time again because I'm not even understand what this Bert and Ernie character, Bumpy, even got my name in his mouth for. Now, I wasn't even tripping off the content, right? But then somebody sent me the content, and then a second person sent me the content. So I said, hey, the third time's a charm. This stuff keep on getting talked about, so obviously it's something for me to see. I go right into this content. When I go into this content, it smell like fish. It's real fishy in this content. So you got this guy fake going off, supposed to be mad at what I'm doing, right? And right on clue, Wack 100 jumps right into the chat. Hey, what's going on? Oh, y'all talking about Aunt Jefe, not Aunt Jefe. I'm like, here we go. So, whoever this guy is, right, on this Clubhouse app, I guess he's one of...
So, hold on. So, Aunt said, and then here comes Wack, right on cue, or right on, you know what I mean? Like, is you gonna say, and that's what I want to see in this video, because I watched a little bit of this one, and then I stopped watching it. I want to see if Young Aunt Jefe is going to say out of his mouth verbally that he believed that Wack 100 and Bumpy was running the play.
The many characters is on this Clubhouse app that try to politic what's going on with other guys that's dropping content or they dislikes, or sometimes, you know, just gossiping. The same thing that he's accusing me of is the same stuff they do on this app. with other people. Now, I don't know if this guy think that this app and the people that he's connected with is the overseers of YouTube. Like as if, you know, he got some type of status or something to check and oversee what other people are doing, right? Because when I play this audio for y'all, for the ones who ain't already heard it, this dude and said he been watching me since I got on the internet. Before No Jumper, before this, he always say he's not internet. He always says this, says that. And I just can't understand for the life of me, a person who watches somebody that they dislike. Because you gotta dislike me to keep watching me and know what I'm doing. Because I've been doing the same thing I've been doing since I've been on the internet. Nothing has changed. There's nothing that's different. And that's how you know who's hating, who's miserable, and who's just watching for something to talk about.
Who all hating though, Ant? Tell them. Get it off your chest. Let everybody know who you think is hating. Like, is it just Bumpy or is somebody else hating too?
Because if you've been watching me and you've been a supporter, a fan, then you know my content has been the same. Nothing has changed. So he's in his feelings, right? Because he's in business that's not even minding him or has anything to do with him. But I guess he think because he's attached to the beehive that he can speak. So everybody, I'm pretty sure, that watches my channel and seen the Martin Luther King Day episodes I've been placing out. So he's in his body because I've done about 2 or 3 segments on this situation about different things, but all relating to the same things because there was different parts that was taped from different people and placed out there. So he's in his body mad because the Bloods came on camera and they all said what blood sets they was from and what they was on. And because I reacted to and repeated what they said, I'm the police. That's how you know these guys is just like idiots or who been to jail, like these fake, hard, tough criminals. And some of these guys, like probably for real, like it's J-Cats where they from. Because for like a person to be like a real banger and have been to jail and really like been in the streets, you know what I'm doing is not the police work. And ain't nobody gonna go to jail or get found guilty for the segments I'm placing out. It's just you're mad because the young bloods and the stupidity they keep displaying, I'm here speaking on it and critiquing it. So you in your body.
And you a Crip. Because I don't think they would have an issue with you if you wasn't a Crip talking about it. Don't leave that part out of there.
But I don't want to hold you guys on what I'm talking about. We about to get into this Clown Bozo act. And y'all already know, man. It's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
In there, where the media
team, we got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go.
We'll fast forward this. We already listened to it.
Nigga from Skyline, but I don't.
Because it's straight clown work and bozo activity, as I've explained before I played it for you guys. So I'm not understanding how is this guy connecting my content or placing my content side by side with Trap Lord Ross. Oh, what is he doing different than Trap Lord Ross do? A lot different. Put Trap Lord Ross content up and my content up. Trap Lord Ross, I'm pretty sure when he does his content, he's going to go seek and go look and he's going to do the investigation work. Like the work that you doing, like you keep watching me and know everything I'm doing. I don't do that. I see clips or clips get sent to me and I upload them clips and I react to what I seen and I give my opinion on what I've seen. And if my opinion got you in your feelings or got your panties in the butt, so be it. I do not care. But it's not gangster of you to try.
I want like Jaleese Young and Jefe response. I don't want this response. Like this, I mean, this response is a little polished. Like we need that Young and Jefe Jaleese reaction energy right now. Like you need to be going in like the fuck, because they didn't call you the police. They didn't call you the police. They ain't say you was sitting at the table with your ops They said that you was doing some police activity. And you on here giving them the ruler report type of reaction. No, we seen you come up out of, you know what I mean, out your hook, come out your hookup. Come on, Ant. Damn.
Try to be on an app talking about somebody, the police, bro. Like, what are you going to do about it? Like, let's just be for real. If I was the police, which I'm not, paperwork check out good, what are you going to do about it? But besides, get on the internet and try to make a scene. And this goes to show what I'm talking about with these dudes that call themselves members. Well, people who are telling for real, they're not looking to do anything to these people. They looking to expose these people. And that's like kind of feminine behavior to me. Like females more like exposing people, putting people out there. Like when men know that somebody did something wrong, a foul, they trying to eliminate them or get on them. Like you're trying to expose something that ain't even true. Like, come on, bro, you're just gospeling for social media. That's what you doing, bro. Talking about you been watching me since the beginning and I think that's what's making me mad. No, what you should be mad at, all them young blood dudes that came together and threw all them blood sets out there and all said they name.
So all Wack got was the Wack 100 nice try in the title. Wack didn't get no commentary. I rock with you, Ant. Like I watch your content. Like I ain't got no issue with you at all. Like at all. I'm just asking a question. All Wack is getting is Wack nice try. Well, if Wack tried it, why so much attention on Bumpy? I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking the question. Because I'm pretty sure people in the chat, like, I mean, in my chat rocking with you, it's people in the chat that's rocking with you. Out of 143 votes, 73% of the people said no, that you wasn't wrong for what you did, right? But I know somebody in my chat, Spider just pulled up. Spider want to know, is the only thing that Wack getting out of this commentary is Wack 100 nice try. Because Wack damn sure was talking in that video. Come on, Ant. I be trying to hang in. I like your content. Even the words you say don't matter to me. Like everybody conclude, everybody, you know what I mean? But I still rock with your content, man. I done seen you bubble. I think you just hit like 51K. Salute to you and your channel. But god damn it, you gotta say something to Wack, man. Come on, man. Shit.
And said what they would do and what they did do and what they was gonna do. That's who you should be mad at. That's the only thing you should be calling police activity if you're gonna be calling anything police activity. When you get on this camera and you start talking about gang stuff and talking about stuff that can place you in jail, that is police activity. It's not police activity for the person who's going up and reacting and giving his opinion based on what these people said. Nothing I did in any of my videos can throw any of these young Damus in jail. Nothing I've said. You sat here and said that I identified people. No, for you to identify people is to you to be saying their name. I never said one blood dude name. Never said, oh, that's Wooty Woot from Wooty Woot. That's identifying. Like, let's be real. Do you got more than a 6th grade level education? Like, did you go to the 12th grade? Did you graduate? Because, like, it's sounding hate. Like, make it make sense.
So in the beginning of this video, I said that I felt like Wack was like attempting to like create a content creator or, you know, out of Bumpy. I know he's been on Clubhouse, but like I said, he responded to a video I made about Wack. I didn't respond to it or whatever. But needless to say, I'm feeling like with him, because I've not seen this type of move before with them, right? So And then Anna's responding back to him, which is going to breathe life into the career that Bumpy is trying to start. I'm just surprised that Anna's if I'm listen, if I'm gonna respond to that video that they did about Young Aunt Jefe, damn, I'm gonna respond to Wack. I'm not responding to Bumpy. I'm gonna just respond to everything that Wack said. I don't even care what Bumpy said. You feel what I'm saying? Like what? Anna's doing the total opposite. He doing the total opposite. Because out of those two individuals, whose voice is the loudest? People don't really, outside of this small space that we operate in, people don't really know Bumpy. They know Wack. So if I'm going to put this, I'm going to create content out of it. We're going to go all the way. I'm going to talk about Wack. I guess that was the Wack nice try. Well, Wack need to get some of that smoke too. You focusing on Bumpy.
When y'all be trying to throw these snitch jackets on people and say people are doing the police work. I can't do the police work for somebody talking about what they gonna do or what they have done. I didn't say nothing. Police. I pointed out what they were saying and asked why would they say this and why wouldn't they homies chastise them for talking like this on the net along with the dissing.
Big Dose. I'm not saying that he said. I'm not saying that he did or didn't say nothing wrong. If Anna's responding to the video, Wack agreed with everything that Bumpy was saying. It wasn't one thing that Bumpy said that Wack was like, "Oh no, he wasn't trying to do that." Wack played like, "Well, maybe. Oh yeah, nah, you right. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right. Yeah, Ant shouldn't be doing that. The feds can take this." Then respond to that. Respond to that. Ant definitely did the police work when he made the video with X4 talking.
They was doing.
Hey, now that you say that though, I watched the video, some audio that Wack made on the X4 situation, where he was already saying stuff like what you just said though. Now that you said that. So this ain't the first time that this has been said about Ant doing some type of police work from that camp. Noted.
But again, your panties are in a bunch because I guess you're supposed to be some Damu. And what I'm doing and speaking about these segments are about Damus. Man, I don't care what you talking about. Just like Wack 100 told you, I'm definitely going to say, you're from Skyline Paru in San Diego, bro. I don't care about nothing you talking about. You know what I'm saying? About Martin Luther King Day Parade and me talking about some Bloods getting on camera. Oh, he did 3 segments, like the stir segments. Yeah, because they keep uploading stuff and they want it to be heard. And it's right there in the caption. Oh, yeah, they going to be mad again. Yeah, I uploaded it. And if they do some more stuff that I think is weird, I'm going to react to that. And for sure, just like you said, I definitely welcome Munchie B to speak. I would definitely want to hear from a real blood, you know what I'm saying, from LA, for sure. I would definitely want to hear what they got to say if they thought that I was saying anything wrong or anything out of pocket. Because I didn't say anything out of pocket or anything police. So if you're going to try to get on here and try to critique anybody and talk about what really got you mad, critique them dudes that keep uploading them videos. And with that being said, man, I'm going to conclude this there.
All right, he just concluded that there. All right, so I don't know, man. It's another video. We're going to get into that because Wack and them responded to this and whatnot. But I still feel how I feel, though. I still feel how I feel about like Ant's rebuttal or Ant's response. So let's get into this one real quick.
They see me think that.
To the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
I don't know what all was said, but by the time I came into the room, Bumpy, on your little attack on that Jefe, they see me think that. I don't know what we don't know how Clubhouse work.
It's crazy because I was thinking that just as I'm listening to this shit.
I was
on one 30 minutes before you even came in the room.
Yeah, they see the thing. I don't know what. I mean, shit. The content is what it is, but shit, he definitely. I guess you gotta react to what he's saying. He said something about how is he. I mean, I heard a lot of it now, and I see, certain shit I ain't going. Cause I just know it's what it is. Cause you don't know what them folks over there doing. Even though it's on the internet, it's on the internet. But it's like I can take something and amplify it to a point to where they may want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I just don't like. I ain't had too much to say about this precisely shit because I don't. If it's real or not, ain't been no arrest, ain't been no nothing. So.
But Wack gotta admit that he pick and choose when he don't want to amplify something. Cause there was another situation that he brought up, and it was a smaller channel had did the video. Not a smaller channel, a small blog on Instagram. Somehow, some way, he got the conversation, and he brought it to the internet. I made a video about him talking about how he shined a light on the situation, and that was the first time I had any type of interaction with Wack after that video. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Come on, let's keep going.
That shit need to stay as quiet as possible because it looked like the main parties ain't nobody claiming nothing. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody claiming victim or aggressor. So, certain shit I just I stay away from. Yo, Keita, this nigga loose cannon, he got another one. Now Big U is his celly. I said, this nigga right here.
know you lying.
Man, that dude got a clip talking about, guess who my celly is now. Right. Boot this nigga out. He over there getting his hair done by
media games. These are games they like to play. It's this, says that, and different things because
plotting, planned, and met up and went to. He was definitely trying to minimize him because nigga, that dude. Hey, look, nigga. I don't secretly come for no nigga. I just get at you. And line a nigga up to do what? I don't know what he do outside of run his content, nigga. Bumpy want to run his content, he can run his content, nigga. That's in the beehive. They run their rooms. What it is. I told you I went to sleep hearing some crazy shit. Like I didn't like him saying all the bloods. I felt like, one, you're trying to minimize them because, nigga, that is nowhere near all no bloods. Let's start there. Two, he was definitely saying niggas plotting, planned, and nigga, that ain't for no street nigga to be saying that shit. You got a platform that, they plotting, planned, and met up and went to go do this to these people. That just ain't nothing I'm gonna say.
And that's all I'm saying. Nigga gonna tell you to stop watching the content. Nigga, I like to watch your content, nigga. You're one of the niggas that I know that been through some shit that I gotta take an ear to and listen to because nigga you walk through it. But then when when you in the wrong, you in the wrong. Nigga, you in the wrong. You can't be above you're not above the program where niggas can't say you're wrong, nigga. That's wrong. And if it was homies that was lining the rips up, you feel me, doing the same thing, I'd be saying the same exact thing.
I remember what it was. So it was when Wack did the video about Nipsey Hussle. Well, I can't remember if he did the video about it or did he post about it, but it was Wack. Let me see. Wack was supposed to have seen a post online. It was about Nipsey Hussle, and he called Wack. I think he called academics and showed it to academics, and showed him like basically where Nipsey Hussle allegedly had this essay case. Now it ended up getting thrown out or whatever. Nipsey was never convicted of it, or it was something to that nature. But Wack, put a spotlight on it. Now, what we were saying was academics platform is so big that you put a huge spotlight on something but didn't get a clarity of that Nipsey was never actually convicted, or I think the charges was even dropped. I don't even know if it even like went that far in the court. And so basically what I'm saying is that when he says that he there's certain things that he wouldn't give light to, that may be true, but he pick and choose what he do want to give light to. No different than Jefe giving light to the situation with these little young homies that was out there fighting.
If I was on there saying these Crip gang, this Crip gang, this Crip gang, they got together to go down there to attack these niggas over here, yeah, I'd be all the way out of line.
That's all I'm saying.
I definitely would be.
Somebody say something about Crippy? I'm here.
Some shit be on the internet. Some shit ain't for some people to...
Listen. If Flacco would have named his video that video, I would be, my mind, damn, Flacco, here you go doing the regular bullshit that you do, putting niggas' names and shit, lining it up, and then doing, but that's what Flacco do.
That's what he do. He don't give a... Flacco letting you know he don't give a...
Told you, I don't need to listen to a whole video. My mind really moved, nigga. You said too much and all the little shit that I done already heard and paid attention to. You telling me don't pay attention to it? No, nigga, my mind is working. What you talking about? If that's the case, then Spody Face got to get at you because you're instigating. You're taking a Baby DC Draco Hood vlog, recapping it, and then saying niggas is doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere. But anyway, let's go to Jefe last video real quick, man, and wrap this up. I mean, it would have been nice if we got young Aunt Jefe to, do his thing, but let's see. Here we go. Let's see what he talk about on this.
Memphis on me, big 30. What's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy Young and Jefe. Don't care about number, what the check say. Make sure anything that's disheartening and fake into reality. So a lot of stuff I hear, you know what I'm saying, I let it go in one ear and out the other. And as I always say, whatever I choose to speak on is what I choose to speak on. So I spoke on this Martin Luther King situation. I think I spun like about 3 segments pertaining to this situation. They were saying, y'all already know, we gonna have some people that's blood sympathizer mad, if not outright bloods just mad. And it just seemed like this is one of those cases again. So one of the supporters that watch the channel and probably watch a lot of other channels in this social media realm hit me like, hey, look, this whole situation is a play. See, they told me they talked to this bumpy dude, and they told me that this bumpy dude was not from San Diego, really. They told me that this bumpy dude was really from the South, and he was just a claimer. He wasn't no real Skyline Power Root. And they told me that they talked to this bumpy dude, and this bumpy dude told them that Wack 100 gave him to script to run the play, and he was going to show up in the chats and act like he didn't know what was going on. Now, I don't know if this took place or not.
Well, that's what we all thinking anyway.
But if it did took place, it just shows how much goofy a person is as a grown man to play police games or enact goofiness for another grown man. Instead of just be like, man, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't want no parts of that. But in today's game, that's what these dudes do. They do stuff and throw it out there in a form of social media, as if social media have some type of past that real life doesn't have. It's just like, oh, I can say whatever. Oh, this happened to Wooty Woo. Then, you see, oh, man, man, that was just social media or whatever the case may be. So,
social media.
This dude rather play or not, because I can't respect somebody allowing somebody else to have them do something if this is the truth. And if it ain't the truth, then he did it himself. So it's just like, either way, is lame. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fake news. You know what I'm saying? It's fictitious news. So as y'all see how this dude found his way to Clubhouse. So he found his way to Clubhouse, right? Because they was politicking about some paperwork or something like that about somebody from San Diego. And he just had a hard on to get on social media, to get on the internet. Oh man, they doing it, I can do it too. I'm the best ass talker. So he hopped into this Clubhouse chat room, get on there, start going crazy. And then from there, it just seemed like he's just been running with social media. And I can't respect or understand nobody that's from the streets or gang members who that's against social media or wasn't doing social media and then found their way on social media by way of another member or somebody else and trying to critique what they doing or what they had going on. That's just lame and goofy.
He basically saying, Bumpy, carve your own lane. Stop hugging Wack's nuts. Still he ain't going that Wack though, man. Like, we get it. Okay, fuck Bumpy. What about Wack?
Goofy activity, man. A lot of you dudes been fans of the social media app, but just didn't know how to insert y'all way in here. And I'm starting to see that. So when you don't understand something, you're going to go against it. And then when you see other people doing it and you see it's becoming a norm, then you guys want to insert yourself into stuff. And this is another case of this situation. And it made me go down a rabbit hole just a bit to look into this dude's background. So,
oh shit.
After dropping my segment,
okay,
this dude took it upon himself to clip about what, like a minute part of my segment and me speaking, and he throws that up on his Instagram page. First, it was added to me by another blood member. Then it leads back to this guy page. So when I look at his page, I see that he follows my account. So if he follows my account, it lets me know that either he's a supporter, he's spying, or he's a hater. And it's okay, man. Like, if you was a fan or a supporter before and I didn't follow you back or something like that, and now you running these narratives, man, I understand, man. It's a lot going on in life, man, and my life don't revolve around social media, man. But let me say this, right? So, from what I spoke, it's goofy and had a nerve to say that, oh, here we go again. Young and Jefe saying San Diego bloods are soft. Ain't nowhere in my mouth about soft come out, and then nowhere in my mouth about San Diego bloods come out my mouth. What I did speak on is the character that's supposed to be from Skyline Poweroo, in which I told him to, hey, stay out of what I'm talking about. I don't care about you being a blood, you being a part of the beehive, or what y'all got going on. As far as me speaking on LA gang members dissing LA Crip hoods, LA bloods dissing LA Crip hoods, again, mind your business. You're from San Diego, bro. I ain't hear nobody out there say 5'9" brims. I ain't hear nobody out there say Skyline Poweroo. These were all LA blood sets. You know what I'm saying? In some LA County. But I didn't hear no blood sets from Dago. So I don't understand why it's coming out that I said that San Diego bloods are soft. But again, you got to understand this is social media, and these are the goofy games that these guys that claim to be street dudes play.
All right, I don't know if I, heard that or not, but I don't think I heard that in the video at all. Let me see, man. All right, man, you didn't say nothing about Wack. You let Wack off the hook, man. I don't know what that was about, y'all. I really thought that it was a way for him to like get it off. If he didn't want to be disrespectful, if he just wanted to like address what was being said, he could have did that, man. But he didn't. Yeah, but he didn't, man. He dropped the ball on that. Like, if you wasn't gonna say nothing about Wack, I really wouldn't have made 2 videos about this Bumpy dude at all. Nor would I put Wack's name in the title if I wasn't gonna talk about Wack. You know, because I mean, I'm pretty sure people when they went to go click on that video, they thought Ant was gonna talk about Wack 100. Now, as far as like the content and shit, Ant had actually did it. Doing the content was cool. He didn't have to name the gang specifically. Do I feel like he the police for doing that? No, I don't feel like he the police or nothing like that. But you know what I mean, he definitely could have did it without naming the different sets and the gangs. And it's going, you know, some people gonna look at it funny. Not everybody, but some people gonna look at it funny. And it is what it is. I mean, that come with the territory. What Ant got to stop doing, though, Ant got to stop allowing people to say stuff about him on the internet and him taking it super personal. Because we all done seen it before. We all done seen Ant take some shit super personal. Somebody said, it's a lot of people that works for those boys, period. Trust nobody. People will line you up, line you under. Let me see, all my single ladies. Y'all in the chat trying to date. Wack said he got paperwork on Ant. Somebody else said that he definitely dropped the ball. Monique Hill said, I'm sick of motherfuckers. It's a lot of our people in the grave in jail behind turncoats. Nico said, CS2 gonna keep pressuring him. He gonna have to say something soon. Definitely. At some point, he got to say something. Something got to happen. Something got to crack off. Let me see. Y'all want me to react to this Flacco video he did about 4 Extra real quick? Y'all want to run through that? I mean, I don't know why it's fake looking like I watched it already, but I didn't.
Just fell victim to LA gang culture. Ways to ruin 4 Extra's life. Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all on to the best money play. Now, him being from 40s and him being like a young tiny lope, him and 4 Extra were pretty cool. They had a pretty great relationship until one day, an argument over who went more viral on No Jumper.
Feel like I could have played a role in this because of the fact that I think it was the same day that this alleged incident between them. There's people online saying that there were shots fired. We don't know.
We don't. That's not even what. Yeah.
We would never talk about such a thing.
Yeah.
But there's people saying that same day, 4 Extras calls me.
That's cop shit.
I pick up right away. He asked me, "Who went more viral on your platform, me or X4?" I said, "Probably you." I realized right away X4 is with him, and that this is like they're having a heated conversation about this.
Think about how statistically improbable these orders of events would be if we weren't talking about gangbanging. A heated conversation about No Jumper ended in gun.
All right, yeah, we ain't about to watch Flacco. I'm about to get off of here, man. I'll come back live or either drop a video when something interests me. A lot of this shit don't interest me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times I see some of these videos and stuff. I don't really be interested in reacting to it. You know what I mean? I gotta give y'all some energy when I do them reactions, but I might come back live or I might drop another video tonight, or upload or premiere or something for y'all. But I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on y'all way out.